Hello everyone, I hope all of you are doing well, and I'm sure that those who have given the exam, they would obviously have, and those who have not given the exam, they would have gone through GS4. I'm specifically going to talk about the ethics case studies paper, not the first part. So case studies, as always, UPSC has done a commendable job, as always. It's nothing new, but there is nothing wrong in appreciating them again and again. UPSC frames case studies that are excellent in nature. At the outset, let me just tell you that we in the coaching industry, we kind of have to learn from UPSC when it comes to making case studies. UPSC frames excellent case studies. We try to match that level, but yes, it's difficult. It's a very high bar that they have set every year. One thing though, I would like to point out, case studies every year have been inspired from news events. So newspaper, do not think that newspaper is only for paper 2 or paper 3. Case studies always have an element of current affairs. Element kya? They have always been inspired from current events. So make sure that you are reading current events and looking at the ethical parts of them. The case studies, the first one is regarding disaster along with a personal loss to the district administrator. So very important case study, as in important in the sense, or let me rephrase the term, very peculiar case of disaster, as in you are professionally responsible and now you have got a personal disaster at play. If I was writing, I would have preferred to mention, for example, the example of Sachin Tendulkar. Sachin Tendulkar in 1999 World Cup, his father expired, the country needed him, the country was on the verge of exiting the World Cup at group stage. He came back, performed his duties as a son, but then goes back and performs duty as a citizen of the country, as a national cricketer. So certainly there's a high linkage. अब 1999 का example मैंने दिया, इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि आप कोई पता होना चाहिए, पता है तो अच्छी बात है, but yes, just a way to start the case study, as in a good case study and a good relevant example to communicate to the examiner that, okay, I know what you are talking about, as in what is the dilemma about. One. The second one, or the other ones, I may not recall them in the correct order. Then you got that case study regarding conflict of interest, where you are posted in the public works department and you know that what road has to be constructed. Your son is there and the minister's nephew is there. So conflict of interest. I'm sure you would have come across this issue or these issues like these several times in newspaper. Really good framing of the dilemma. The dilemmas that UPSC frames are quite clear. I should commend them again, as in they have come a long way. If you look at, let's say, 7 or 8 years before today, the UPSC's case studies were many times even there were grammatical errors in the case studies. As in there were missing lines in case studies. You did not understand, okay, ये कहाँ से कहाँ एकदम से आ गए. लेकिन अब UPSC has kind of perfected that game. The dilemmas that they present, the background that they present, that's top notch, top notch. And the dilemmas that is present in this case, again, I want to be upright with respect to my son, but what happens if it is the nephew of my minister? He's pressurizing me to divulge him some information, तो मेरे को क्या करना चाहिए वहाँ पे? तो एक बड़ा अच्छा dilemma उसको UPSC ने पूछने की आपसे कोशिश करी है. तो really good case study. Then you have got the case study regarding procurement of stationery, कि भाई stationery procure करें, अपनी ACR के अंदर क्या उसको लिखवाते हैं, किस तरीके से वो चीज़ जाएगी, वहाँ पे बड़ा अच्छा dilemma है. Then वो नरेगा वाली case study है, that your senior, you find out all those points are written and then what could you do with respect to those points. Then there is a very important development, and I think the second case study was regarding environmental issues, rehabilitation, as in clearance of forest, and then building housing amenities for, let's say, the poor people over there in that cleared forest. So एक वो case study है. Then the last one is regarding the border, as in migrants or refugees are seeking shelter in your country because there is a civil war going on in their country. So what would you do as a border officer, as a in charge of district administration over there? So very peculiar cases, in the sense they present real dilemmas. Now, how do we answer these cases? One, the general trend is intact, in the sense that UPSC asks questions of the nature. One, what are the ethical issues involved or the dilemmas involved? They ask what are the options available to you and analyze those options, and they ask about what to do in this particular case. तो ये हमारा trend लगभग हर question में देखा गया है. हाँ, कुछ questions में, in some questions, I think in 2 questions they have kind of tried to ask new set of questions. जैसे जो environmental वाला जो question है, वहाँ पे they have asked about the balance between, as in they are not directly asking this thing कि ethical issues क्या हैं और environmental issues क्या हैं. They are asking about the balance between these things and how can we manage these things in a more human manner. Development भी हो, human development भी हो, plus साथ में environmental sustainable development भी हो. So how do we balance these things? So ये एक as in they have not directly asked the ethical dilemma or the options available, they have asked in a more broader manner. Similarly जो नरेगा वाला सवाल है वहाँ पे they have used a word what would be your reaction to these things. वहाँ पे 7-8 issue लिखे हुए हैं and they have asked what would be your reaction to each of these things. So you will have to answer them specifically. Okay, this is the issue, reaction would be kind of this. This is the issue, reaction would be kind of this. And solve कैसे करना है वहाँ पे again जो issues दिए हुए हैं एग्जाम क्वेश्चन में उन सारे issues के corresponding आपको 2-2 लाइन लिखनी पड़ेगी. You have to write 2 lines each with respect to each of those things. Okay, this is something that is okay fine. This is on higher priority. This is on low priority. This is how we are going to manage these things. So make sure that you are answering those questions in that regard. The general rule, as we talk about in our preparation days, as we talk about during our preparation classes, the general rule is always try to move in a structured manner. For example, even if it's not asked in the question, try to think about the stakeholders in the case, try to think about the interests that they have, and from that try to understand the dilemmas that are there. जो लास्ट क्वेश्चन है, जो बॉर्डर वाला क्वेश्चन है, वहाँ पे पूछा गया है कि भाई जो है लीगल डायलेमा क्या क्या फेस कर रहे हो. सो एथिकल एंड लीगल डायलेमा तो अलाउ करें, लीगली अलाउड है, किस रूल की तहत हम अलाउ करेंगे. इंडिया इज़ नॉट ए सिग्नेटरी टू रिफ्यूजी कन्वेंशन, तो हम अलाउ भी नहीं कर सकते हैं. वो लीगल एस्पेक्ट आपको थोड़ा सा लिखना पड़ेगा, कन्वेंशन के हम सिग्नेटरी नहीं है. लेकिन एथिकल डायलेमा है दैट आई एम सीइंग दैट पीपल आर क्राइंग और पीपल आर फेसिंग काइंड ऑफ अ बैकलैश फ्रॉम देयर साइड ऑफ द बॉर्डर, सो शुड आई अलाउ देम और नॉट ऑन ह्यूमैनिटेरियन बेसिस. सो ये सब डायलेमास आपको एक्सप्रेस करने पड़ेंगे. सो इट इज़ वन अबाउट रिकग्निशन ऑफ द प्रॉब्लम्स, डायलेमास, रिकग्निशन ऑफ दोज डायलेमास, एंड वेरी इंपॉर्टेंटली इट इज़ अबाउट कम्युनिकेशन ऑफ दीज थिंग्स. इन राइटिंग स्किल बहुत मैटर करता है इस पेपर के अंदर. आपका लैंग्वेज पर कमांड, योर कमांड ऑफ द लैंग्वेज मस्ट बी रियली रियली गुड. Most of you would write same answers. I'm assuming that none of you will write that, okay, I'm going to be corrupt, I will divulge information, I will surrender to the minister's demand, I will do this. I'm sure most of you are rational enough to ensure that you are going to take a balanced approach. But at the same time, make sure that whatever you are presenting, present that in a manner that has ethical language to it, a mature language to it. वो एक maturity वाली जो language है, एक एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर किस तरीके से चीज़ों को लिखा है, क्वेश्चन की भाषा समझो. जो क्वेश्चन इतनी ब्यूटीफुली फ्रेम किया गया है, तो आपका आंसर भी हम यही चाहेंगे कि आपका आंसर भी इसी अच्छी लैंग्वेज के अंदर फ्रेम हो. उन डायलेमास को पकड़ो, एड्रेस करने की कोशिश करो इन अ वेरी गुड लैंग्वेज. डायलेमास कोई नई नहीं है. पर्सनल, प्रोफेशनल, एथिकल, लीगल, ये सारे डायलेमास, एनवायरमेंटल, डेवलपमेंटल, ये सारे डायलेमास अल्टीमेटली वही डायलेमास हैं, 7-8 डायलेमास जो हैं जो हर बार पूछे जाते हैं. एंड दैट इज व्हाट वी आल्सो डिस्कस. Pick up previous year questions, identify each dilemma in all those questions and write down by yourself how are you going to solve that dilemma. ये प्रैक्टिस कर लोगे तो आप एक अच्छा आंसर इजीली लिख सकते हो. This is my take on the case studies part of the paper. We'll have a elaborate session on that and there we're going to discuss the case studies individually. But this is my first take. I wish you all the best. Those who have given the exam, please be well prepared for our optionals. Those who are not giving the exam, please write elaborate answer and try to test your writing skill, English language skills. With this, I'll thank all of you. All the best. Take care.